Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us here at Annexeddinnertable. My name is Cassandra, and today we'll be unboxing the Magnificent, distributed by Aporta Games, designed by Eilif Svensson and Kristian Østby, art by Mottet. This 1 to 4 player game determines which among you is able to handle the bright lights of showbiz and who will produce a flop. We picked this up at our local game store, Labyrinth Games and Puzzles. The box kind of drew me in right away. It had this lady who's wearing a mask and has fire floating all around her, as well as behind her, with these really kind of like nice stark lines going out around her. Very well done. But let's take off the plastic and see what's inside. Taking off the plastic, this is a really nice finished box. It just feels really nice, almost like a linen finish. We start with the rule book, always a good sign. They make me read the rule book, unfortunately, but what can you do? You gotta learn how to play. But good thing is, it's only 8 pages. Then we move to the game board. And we've got some more pieces. There's 4 of these, it seems. Yep, 4. They aren't quite cardboard, they're like cardstock, but they look pretty busy. You've got this like separate board that's got different colors and things on, as well as like over here where you're possibly putting things. There's a lot going on here. Then we move to the cardboard cutouts. Obviously pretty easy to punch because one's already come out. But these look pretty much all the same. We'll take a look at them a little later. Then we've got 2 decks of cards, a whole bunch of D6s, different colors. And we have some matching plastic jewel type pieces to go with those dice. And some non-matching, very bright wood pieces of different types, it seems. Well, and then, oh, this is nice. It's also got a plastic holder with a lid to hold all of these pieces once we try to get it back in. But let's take a closer look at all these pieces. So opening it up, we had these 3 types of colors with different types of shapes. This triangular one, square, this purple one has a T, and the orange one has a different T, but they all have a mixture of different types of what look like maybe connecting tile pieces. Then we move over here. These are cardboard, but almost look like poker chips with 1s, 5s, and 10s on them, unless they have this performing tent, which when you flip them over has the performing tent on the top and a couple more symbols signifying something under them. We also had some ovular tiles that almost looked kind of like gambling tables. They came in 4 different colors. This maroon, the black, green, and blue. The blue had 2, the green and black had 4, and then the maroon had, nope, the green and black had 3 and the maroon had 4. So moving to the wooden pieces, we had 2 of these mushroom-like pieces of each color, the black, the blue, the red, and the yellow, as well as a whole bunch of just regular circle pieces, tall circle pieces, and a thinner, fatter circle piece. In addition, there were these train wooden pieces, which didn't fit in the color scheme of the rest of the wooden pieces, but fell into the color scheme of these tile pieces. The 2 card decks were actually only 2 card decks. The first one has a whole bunch of different colors in it, with this blue, this green, very nice art. Some of it is repetitive, and has the tile pieces as well as some additional symbols on the bottom. The other deck had 2 parts as well. A top part, which is outlined kind of in like a purple, and this blue part, which is outlined in blue. But have this singular woman in a top hat in them. Let's look at the game board. The board is very colorful. It draws my eye all over the place, especially with these circular things that all have a different color, with the same landscape underneath it. Then we have places to put cards over on the left, as well as a score tracker, and more places to put cards on the right. Very interesting. Well, let's see how it goes back into the box. So as I mentioned previously, they gave us this plastic insert for things. It's always a little bit of a challenge figuring out how they intended you to use them. I chose to take the wooden pieces that were previously in a bag and divide them by color, and then put the punch outs in here, also divided by type. That allowed each of the colored tiles to go into a bag, while also leaving a bag for each of the decks. And then it just fits nicely in here, with that divider taking up most of the room and everything else just piling in, filling out the rest of that place. The Magnificent, designed by Eilif Svensson and Kristian Østby. If you want to see how to play or a playthrough video, please let us know in the comments. If you like what we're doing, hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe. If you want reminders of our newest videos, hit the bell icon.